Mustafa, would you like to add something? Mhm. Yeah, sure. For example, guys, we had this exactly this topic in the our university's discussion, and somebody was always telling that okay, if you use social media, you cannot use, uh, you don't have your real world communication. So, what do you think about it? For example, Setara, would you like to go on? Sure. Yeah, that was really great. First of all, nice to meet you, Setara. And second of all, yeah, definitely. All right. I think the social media is a kind of tool, right? So that was, I think, your point as well. And you can use it whether good or bad. So it's your option, it's your choice. So, Mohan, let me, yeah, excuse me, Mohan. So, all right, guys. I think I should say something because we haven't we haven't been live in that time that I was talking. So now we are live. Almost about 5 minutes. I wanted to tell the audiences that we are here not to we are here not to just show off our English. We are here to convey our messages, our thoughts. So first of all, just don't be anxious, don't be worried about your English level or anything. Just I want you to I want you to contribute, to participate here in the conversations. uh, the, your presence could be really important in your future, in your progress, because I will let you the chance to speak. And this is the only important thing. You should start speaking. You should start speaking to have progress. All right, guys. All right, Mohan, I'm so sorry about it, but first of all, we wanna hear what Ali wants to say. want to say. After that, we're gonna come back to you. So, Ali, go on. What's your opinion? And first and foremost, you can introduce yourself. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, we have Milad. Milad is an advanced English teacher. So, what's your question? All right. I Sure. Milad, go on if you wanna reply to. So I think Milad cannot speak, but yeah, yeah, we can hear you. Yeah. All right. I think, guys. So, Milad, I'm so sorry, and Ali. I think you can do it. Just speak with yourself, okay, in the private chat, because yeah, it's good. Yeah, thank you so much. Because it's a little bit on topic, not a little bit, a huge on topic, off topic. So hello, Hania and Ali Reza, welcome to the chat. So, what are your opinions about this question? Do you think social media has made real communication better or worse, or is it destroying our real communication? Hi. So, what about other things that, for example, if you are here, isn't it like a communication? Don't you think about it? So you cannot understand what people say, right? So you mean that the quality of the communication is lower in social media, maybe, right? Is that your point? hmm So, Ali, did you want to add something, or is your hand raised before that? So, Oh, no problem. So, guys, all right. So you didn't want to contribute, or do you want to cooperate and participate in our conversation? Okay, Mila, go on if you have any opinion. Hmm.
Not taking into account the technical stuff that comes with electronic devices and social media, but honestly, I don't see a reason why it should be a bad thing. It's as bad as we want it to be, and as good as we make it to be.
Yeah, sure. As yeah, that was a good point. And so guys, let's move on to the to our important questions. I think these questions are more controversial, of course. So, do you believe people are more honest online or in person? Satara, do you want to go? Or Maha?
Well,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, go on.
In my opinion, that when in during the past time, almost the people believe that it is real, but after a time that social media comes and everything level up, uh, between people and media happen a kind of gap that we can't believe that because we don't see it, we can't touch it, but there was a kind of obligation that we should accept it uh, because modernized the technology in our society caused us that to believe it, to accept it, and use it. Uh, it has a kind of benefit for all of the people that accept it, use it, but it has a kind of harmful uh, sides that we should learn how to use social media to get benefit and reject the harm side of the social media, I think.
So, what about our question? Do you believe that people are honest in social media?
Some of them yes, some of them no,
So, what
because
about
uh,
yourself?
I don't get your meaning exactly.
Where are you more honest? In social media or in the real world?
Both of them. I myself, both of them. I try to behave very honestly with audience.
For real? Congratulations.
Yes, why not? Because I don't want to say lie for myself.
All right. So isn't that hard for you, for example, to I don't know, ask something from someone? Have you ever have had this kind of experiences that you want to say something to someone but you cannot tell him or her, in person, but it's it's more convenient for you to access him or her in the social media or just text him or her.
No matter if I want to say something for somebody in social media or in a near close relationship, it's no matter. I
No
can
matter.
say all of my words that I want to say.
All right. Thank you so much for your comment. Mahan, what's your opinion?
Do you have my voice?
Sure. Yeah. Go on.
I believe social media is the same as a mask. Nowadays, every people use this option to communicate to each other, but some people share fake
Do you
lifestyles,
have my
fake
voice?
personalities, even fake profiles with AI. In my eyes, very, very dependent on the spirit of each person. I believe social media have many bad effects in every human's life because when you wake up, uh, one work to do, check the social media and check the Instagram profile, check the Telegram profile, and you see do you have any message for anyone, or check the news, bad news or good news. If you use social media in many hours in the day, uh, you can have a many health issue, can headache and psychological issue to communicate to each other, to other person.
Hmm. So,
I have nothing anymore. I my turn to if anyone to say speak.
sure. Thank you for your thought. And so you think that overuse social media is harmful, right? But the question is about honesty, right? So do you think, I will send a question in the chat as well to be clear for everybody, right? So do you think that social media helps you to be more honest, Mohan? So I think Mohan's left, right? So what about others?
My opinion, it's depend on the people. Like we can see on social media, especially in Instagram, people use lots of edits for their photos and wants to show off and show the people that I'm perfect.
Yeah.
But it's depend on the people. Like I'm introverted person, so I like to chat online with people more than face to face. And in online, I think I'm a better person.
Hmm. You mean you're more honest? So what do you know what's the reason? So you mean that you don't have you're not that honest in person? What's the reason for that?
um no, in real, I try to be honest too, but I can't make communication with people, just I'm just silent and say nothing. But in online, I can speak and be honest too.
Hmm. So what about others? Anyone has any comment? Any opinions? All right, go on, Milad.
Before I begin answering the question, I would like to say that, in my opinion, this question isn't really that simple, and it doesn't really take like a few seconds to answer. So feel free to stop me at any point if you felt like I'm rambling on. Anyway, as for honesty, I think it has many aspects. For example, uh, let me provide you with an example. Let's say there's a post on Reddit, on Instagram, on whatever social media you want to think about racism. The comment section is, more often than not, the comment section has turned into an echo chamber. So basically, the majority of people are chanting the same slogan. You can't oppose them. So you either amplify your opinion or you get rejected right off the bat. On the other hand, some people may be generally insensitive, so they don't care about their level of honesty when it comes to like real-time communication, online communication, or whatever. So I think it basically varies from person to person, platform to platform, and also it also depends on the person who posts. Uh, I mean, I say post because in my example, someone has posted something about like racism or any other topic.
Yeah, sure.
You could extend it to anything like wage gap or equality or whatever. So, if I wanted to give you a short answer, I would say that yes, in general, people would be more upfront and honest in regards to their opinions when it comes to social media, but again, I think it's more complicated than that.
Yeah, that was a complete answer because we know that everybody, the judgment in, although the judgment in the social media is really really cruel, but you can also do something in to prevent them, right? For example, if lots of if many people are just hating you in the comments of your post or other things, or they are messaging you with hatred ideas, you can definitely do something to prevent them. Also, you can write something in when you are anonymous or your identity is unknown. So there are many ways to be more honest in the social media in comparison with our real world communications. So if nobody has any comments for this question, we can move on to the next question. How often first of all, I thought that today is gonna be really this Google Meet exploded because we have many new members. Yeah, we have many new members, and I thought most of them gonna join us, but
I'm sorry, I apologize for interrupting you, but you said most, and I got reminded of Mustafa. Dude, how dare you get me to talk while being sidelined? Open your microphone and talk.
I'm just mesmerized by your beautiful voice, my dearest Milad.
Thank you for saying dearest and nothing else.
Yeah, I got you. No homo.
My man.
My man. I honestly wanted to jump in when you mentioned racism. Like, I was like, what? So, someone talked about racism. Is it my turn to drop the N-word? But I kind of missed my cue. But I mean, I'm here just listening in, and I will join in when when circumstances call for it. I'm just multitasking right now, so of course this is more important, like FD is more important, so you do have my focus, I assure you.
I think most of us gonna shut the last, right? So guys, for the next question, how often do you check social media? Like, so you don't have any idea, Mustafa, about this question. How often do you check social media by talking to someone in person? Guys, you can raise your hand if you have any idea. You can raise your hand, or you can open your microphone. I think there is no interruption today. So
Okay, I'm just gonna open my microphone. So, for how often do you check social media while talking to someone in person? Do you mean like I'm in a room with someone, I'm talking to them, and at the same time I'm like checking social media and talking to someone else? Is this like what you mean from the question?
No, I mean, just imagine you're on a date and you wanna you just turn on your phone and suddenly, I don't know, check your messages, or even with your friend, I don't know, something like that.
I mean, it's usually when like there's a beat drop in the conversation. Like for example, when it like you're talking, you're chatting, I don't check my phone. However, when there's like okay, like we've come to a standstill, like a silence that like no one's got anything more to say until we think of something else, people usually check their phone and go to their phone to avoid the awkwardness of like the silence. So it's not a one-way thing. Like if I'm with someone like a one-on-one kind of conversation, I check my phone when they check their phone. It's like we mutually do it at the same time. If it's a group, then not necessarily. Maybe the conversation goes towards like a few of the group members like talking amongst themselves, and there's like my absence from that conversation isn't gonna be considered rude or anything. So I just sometimes check my phone, but usually it's like when something important is going on, like I receive an important notification. Like I have a smartwatch or smart wristband, I think. Okay, I don't think it does have a watch, but still, either way, it shows me like a summary of my Duolingo notification. That green little bird can wait till like, I don't know, 11 p.m. I'll check it after that. But I usually always do it before bed. But no, like in general, like someone texts you or you receive an important email and I get a summary of the thing. And if it's important, I check my phone. If it's like, I don't know, just some random notification or like an ad, SMS or text or whatever, I just ignore it and just carry on with the conversation.
Yeah, exactly. I think your point makes sense because unless you're not you're not ignoring other people, it's not that much rude to use your phone, right? But on the other hand, the question is not about being rude to others. The question is about how often you check it, right? So you told that it depends on the situation. For example, if it's not in the face to face, I don't know, just it's in group or something like that, and people are not being upset with that work. It's not a bad thing, and I do it. So first, so I want to welcome my friend Amir Hussein. How are you, Amir Hussein? Can you speak? Or you just joined to listen?
Yes, of course, I'm here. I'm glad to be here now. I say hello to my friend Emerson and all of you. Today I want to be much listener, but if you want me answer these questions, I should say that it usually depends on the situation. I think when you are talking with your girlfriend or maybe you are on a date, it's more different that when you are being in a group or talking to. It depends on how much I think the person or the persons you are talking is more important to you. As much as you care about them, I think you usually less check your social media or something like that. But I think that it's kind of respect to them. How many times you check, and if someone talking with me and do the same things and check their phone too much, I don't have good vibe in this situation.
Yeah, that's right. So don't you
I'm here with you.
don't you see it as a kind of distraction to check your social media? For example, if you get a notification, doesn't it distract you from your
It's okay, but
No, I mean yourself.
it's okay, but it should be limited. I know it should be limited. For example, in 1 hour, maybe it's just 3, 1, 2, or less than 5. You can answer and see your notification. How much are you busy that you can't even talk me for 15 minutes? I think it should be this.
Yeah, thank you so much for your thought. And for the next question,
Thank you.
do you
Too.
find it easier to express your feelings online or face to face? For example, for myself, I think it's really easier to express my feeling online because again, I should say that is depends on the situations and something like this. But mostly, online is really easier to say some of the things, but some of other things are easier online, right? Are easier face to face. Okay, uh, yeah, that's really true. Most of us. Most of us saying positive feels face to face, negative feeling online. What about others? So, what do you think about this question? Do you feel it is easier to express your feeling online or face to face? Yeah, feelings.
Excuse me, I'm just arrived here. How is it to speak here? Raising hands, or it has some special sequence, or what?
No, nothing. You can just open your mic and speak unless you're not as long as you're not interrupting other people. Go on. What's your opinion,
Oh, okay.
Ismail? And welcome to the chat. Glad that you
Thank you.
joined us. You're welcome. So, what's
Thank
your
you.
opinion about this question?
Well, I think about some things, a person is not easy to share with others. The online platforms may be better, where you can stay somehow anonymous, but for something uh, with what to say, something when you're talking about them, you express your feelings with body language or mimic of your face. Something about like me. It's I think it's not good to share online, and the other way is better.
Facial expressions, you mean? So,
Yeah.
about so just imagine you're okay. I think this case happened to everybody, right? Just imagine you like a girl and you wanna approach her. I don't know if you wanna suggest her to go on a date. Which method do you think is working better for you to express your feelings? Do you prefer to say that you wanna meet her online or in person? I don't mean I mean how do you want to suggest her, right? How do you want to communicate your idea? Goodbye, Hania. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Ismail.
Uh, well, my choice always is not online and in present way.
In person.
Even
All right.
about this free discussion, I would
Mhm.
prefer in person. About this free discussion and about almost everything, I prefer in person, not online. Online is not my first choice at all.
Mhm. Okay, what about others?
I would definitely go with face to face. Like I don't think I can confidently say that Do you have my voice?
Yeah, we have your
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
Go on.
All right.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, it showed I got disconnected for a sec. That's why I asked. But yeah, as I
Yeah.
was saying, I can confidently say that never in my life have I ever like hit on a girl or like flirted with like I don't know a girl, like not flirting as in like with someone you already know or is already your partner or whatever, but flirting as in like hitting on someone. Never have I done that online, and never will I ever do that. Um, Even in person, I'm not really the expressing my feelings or confessing or asking someone on a date kind. Like, I don't know, but at least statistically, I've only done it face to face, and I think it's. I mean no offense.
Come and say it face to face, and I think that's another topic to speak about. So
I mean, courage is one thing. It's definitely a factor, but
yeah,
something that you don't realize is that a lot of people overthink it. Like, if it's like overthinking is a big deal. Like, when you're typing something, you have more time to think about what you're typing. People get in their head, they like overthink it. Uh, they usually back out. Like, depends on how much, again, the courage thing that you mentioned depends on how easy they feel with like communicating and telling people and opening up, telling people how they feel and opening up. But still, it's really like both when you read it, like when you hear it, you like it's a split second. You heard it, it's 1 second, it's over. When the other person is reading it, they read it over and over and over. It's constantly there, right? So both parties overthink it. But if you do it, in my again experience, if you do it nonchalantly, like don't even make it like a big scene. I don't know. Like if you're like imagine, do people know what Conan is, or is it just a uh, thing of our university? But imagine there's someone you work with, okay? You want to ask out a colleague. Just I don't know, do something completely natural, like pour yourself a cup of coffee and perhaps like pour her a cup of coffee if like the two of you are alone together. Put the cup of coffee on her desk and just casually and nonchalantly just go, hey, you want to go on a date or something like that? Just don't overthink it.
yeah. I really like that. I really like your opinion and appreciate for sharing that because when you do it in the real world, when you suggest when you do a suggestion in a real world, that's just a minute or I don't know 2 minutes or I don't know just in a moment, right, in a period of time, but it can be recorded and can be seen in the social media anytime. Maybe some don't like that. So for the next question, has social media people made people more fake? What do you think? So, for example, we know that many people uh, are using anonymous or unknown identities and post everything that they want, or I don't know, some people just change their photos or everything that they want, and right now AI is helping the people to do it as well. What's your opinion, guys? So I think Ali, do you want to speak? You haven't right? You haven't spoken right about a half an hour. If you want, you can go on. And also Amir Hussein.
All right. Well, hearing other people's opinion made me kind of think. Um,
about being fake or not showing the real person they are, I'd say it's only it's not really so important to hide your identity and not show. I mean, not reveal your location, your name, or other details of your identity. It's your right, and I don't think that being fake is an actual error or something. It's just natural when it comes to social media, when it comes to online platforms. That's my opinion.
All right, being unknown is another, is another thing, right? Is another concept. We are talking about being fake. For example, fake ideas, or I don't know, fake news or everything. Don't you think that the social media made people to do this, to share fake news or rumors?
Yeah, of course. There's massive amount of scam on the internet. You can hear lies, especially on platforms like Twitter. Currently X. And yeah, of course, it has made lying also easier, but it requires a better vision for the user to realize if whether something is a lie or is not. And I don't know what aspects of being fake you mean. Whether it's fake news or like the people who show themselves of something else, like people who use Instagram and show themselves so happy and fortunate, living very luxury life, but in reality they are not. They are either not rich or not happy with their lives, or they have serious problems which they don't show it on the internet, on the Instagram platform. If you mean this, well, it's also true. There are many lies on internet, especially on Instagram.
My voice?
Yes, I can hear you.
Your sound was clear.
All right. So,
by the way, about long distance relationships, well, I say it's apparently fake. It's not something serious or real, but it doesn't mean that you can not turn a long distance or online relationship into a real one. You can just use the platform to deepen the communication and ask the person for a date, to talk face to face, to spend time with the person in reality. That's what I mean.
thank you so much. So it's just a tool to have the real communication, which is in face to face and in person. That was your point. All right. So Mila, go on.
I believe many people would say that social media, has turned in people into a fake version of themselves, something that is far from the reality of what they are. But I would just like to say that basically all of us lie in our resumes. So isn't that us representing ourselves as fake? I would definitely exaggerate about my abilities and skills in order to make sure that I am hired in a establishment.
Yeah.
Or
That's right.
let's say when I want to introduce myself, or when I want to talk to my professor at university, and I would say that, oh, I'm definitely proficient with that software, or I can definitely do this kind of simulation despite not being able to. The fake it till you make it mentality would be with us almost all the time in different situations. I'm just saying that social media has given us another opportunity to present ourselves in a bloated and exaggerated manner. Oh, but to be fair, the people who do that are definitely insecure about themselves, and instead of wanting to improve themselves, they would want to simply represent something that they wish they were. That's besides the point. I'm saying that it hasn't necessarily made people fake. It just gave them another place to be fake.
That was a good point. Uh, yeah, I think even it can be some in some situations beneficial because, as you told, for example, just imagine. Okay, maybe that's not really a good, you know, is that's not a good action to do. Exaggerate in your CV, but actually you can do it as well as other people. For example, in person, some people cannot introduce and they cannot tell about themselves really well, but they can do it better in their CV, right? And maybe it's a kind of this meeting by just one question remained. So the last question, yeah, go on. If
I want to
I
say
think
that
yeah, yeah, go
do
on,
you hear
Yusuf.
my voice?
Yeah, I have your voice.
Okay. Yeah. I have an opinion about the online platforms. I don't see the online platforms and communication as something separate. I see it as a continuation of the real world, the continuation of the street, parks, or any other public or even private uh, places. It's a continuation that gives us more opportunity to communicate uh, with a more extended people, with more people. And
Yeah,
any opinion about the online communication uh, I have uh, comes from this basic.
yeah,
That's it.
it
I
can
want to
help
say
you,
that.
right? So does social media help you in your real world communications?
Of course, I'm not everywhere, and I have many friends from like anywhere. Uh, for example, three of my best friends at dormitory now live in three different continents: Asia, Europe, and America. And when you live 4 years in dormitory, you find friends from every city and town, and you of course you can't be everywhere, and the online communication maybe is the only way to communicate with people. Also, my job is not in Tehran. uh, Put aside it with the fact that I change my jobs soon, and most of these jobs are uh, placed in maybe we go different towns and cities. We going on commissions for days, weeks, or months even, and at this times the communication, the online communication helps me a lot. And I say all these as a person who doesn't have many online, doesn't have present in many of the online platforms. Put Telegram aside, you can't find me any other else place. I don't
Anywhere else,
have
right?
Instagram or Twitter or almost any other platform, just Telegram. But the, these communication helps me a lot to keep connected with my friends.
Yeah, that's right. I think I hope it's not an offensive word, but I think those people that are not using social media right now in this current world as retarded are retarded because they can. Okay, you shouldn't use it all the time, but you just need to, I don't know, send a message to somebody. So you should use the social media these days in the current world. Okay, for a temporary time, that makes sense to not. So you can say, yes, that's right. R word. What the hell? You mean that? I don't think retarded is a bad word to use, but I'm sure that N words are completely detrimental for the YouTube guidelines. But anyway, actually the
Wait,
for
wait.
not using
Milad meant the
social.
R word as in retarded?
I think I don't know. Okay.
I think the R
I
word that
think
Milad was
Milad
referring to
is
was
just.
not retarded.
No, it was retarded.
Oh,
Definitely,
Oh.
retard was. Do you want me to say it out loud or?
No, I thought you meant great.
much ideal. I didn't have much, I wasn't much energetic and I didn't have enough energy to be, to give you energy as well. But thank you to joining us, and thanks other people that they left us right now. Thanks all for joining. Thank you so much, Mustafa, and we're gonna have these discussions weekly, of course. Uh, and I really appreciate all your supports. I want you to please subscribe the channel and like the live stream, and if you can just there's a kind of link in the channel, and you can reserve a time for yourself for lecture. That would be really a good experience for you and others as listener and you as a host. I think that's a good experience. You can try it out at least one time. My lecture is gonna be held on Wednesday, on the next Wednesday at I think it was 6 p.m. I'm gonna send its thumbnail on the Telegram channel, in the Telegram channel, and it's about does AI, is AI should AI make moral decisions or not? Yeah. Thank you so much, Mustafa, Milad, and Ismail, and other guys that now they left us, for joining. And don't forget that we are here to convey, not to show off. Goodbye. Have a good weekend.
Bye bye. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
weekend.
It was awesome. See you in the next meetings.
Excuse me?
My
Bye.
good man, thank you very much for the effort.
I do have to congratulate you, Amir Hussein, because I think this was the first FD session ever, online or otherwise, that both me and Milad managed to, like, the host managed to, like, control us to the point that we didn't even say the F word once. I can ruin it by saying it right now, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be great.
that was really weird. I think that
Yeah, to be fair,
there's
we are.
something wrong today.
Now I wish it was in person. Now the time I wish it was in person and see those guys.
fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Actually,
Definitely.
fuck. Okay, guys, thank you so much.
You have
See
plans
you.
for real board
See you
free
next.
discussion?
For real discussion, we
See ya,
have.
man. See ya.
I don't know. Okay, we can talk about it on the Telegram group, right? Thank you, Ismail, Milad, and Mustafa. Have a good time. Have a good weekend.
Okay.
Yeah,
Take care.
yeah. Let's have some online sessions and have more and gather more people, see the communication, see the situation. Maybe we can have
Sure,
we have set
sure.
time
Sure.
for that.
Let's see what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Of
Yeah.
course,
Thank
that would
you.
be
Thank you so
fine.
much. Goodbye.